much better if I do say so myself. So much better. Okay, you guys, love and light. Back at it with another love message. All right. So, hopefully, you are feeling amazing as you truly are, right? It's just the truth, right? You can't help that. Um, we are going to take a look at somebody's story here. All right. We're looking at time frames for this divine timing and all of that, as I've checked my time oracle deck. All right. So take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't resonate, I need you to know that's well and good, right? It's not like some sort of weird message from the universe saying anything of the sorts of, oh, it's not a thing for you. Like, even if you resonate with being on, you know, even that counterpart twin flame journey, right? And if that's mentioned and it's not you and or your person's energies as you know them to be, that's okay, right? Have some faith. Definitely utilize that intuition. It's going to work out better for you in the end that way, with you rocking it like that than rocking with the fear and the worry, right? Or the bitter resentment type of, vibe. Okay. Now, in general course, we do have to talk about some things, right? Whether icons, positions, titles, etc. Just to assist you on whether or not you and your person's energy could be attached to this session, you guys. But somebody here has a secret admirer, all right? You could intuitively have awareness of this or not, all right? So let's talk about it because it's juicy and I love it, right? There could be some significance to one or more of you connected to this connection having a propensity to perform retail or, excuse me, hold on, engage in retail therapy. Who's in here? Love and light, Mariana. Happy Saturday to you. So there could be some significance to a pair of boots. Maybe one or more of you have purchased in general course and or for the other person. Doesn't have to be the case, you guys. There could be some significance to one or more of you being a gamer, all right? Maybe you even specifically like virtual reality type of things. Gosh, you guys, I had the privilege, I almost want to put air quotes, like I almost did, right? To play virtual reality, specifically one of the Resident Evil games. That shit is not okay, bruh. Like, why, when you look around, can you see, like, the zombie hands, like, behind you? Like, should they be behind you? Like, all the way? I just have questions, right? Like, I don't know. Some things probably just aren't worth it, you know what I mean? Like, because my heart was, like, racing, and I wasn't even in the house yet. Like, I was still in the clip of the woods. You know what I mean? Love and light, Laura. Oh, thank you, babe. Oh, well, it is what it is. I get that, right? Live free, as it were, irregardless of the fact, okay? Because that is your highest and greatest timeline, if that makes sense, okay? And that's just for any one of us. Love and light, Freaky J. Happy Saturday, you guys. So, thank you for the support, babe. I appreciate you. There could be some significance, you guys, to one or more of you having military ties. Like maybe some of you kind of grew up as, what's that term, like an army brat even, if you outside of being connected as a family member. And I say it that way because I truly believe that those in armed forces are not the only ones serving. It's literally their family and loved ones and their support network as well. Okay, because it takes a village, right? Whether children are involved or not. I mean, that's somebody's kid going somewhere to shoot something at something, right? So maybe that is of some significance to one or more of you connected to this session. All right. There could be some significance to coffee as well. Like maybe somebody just really is like ODing on the coffee lately. All right. Or you just love the taste, the smell. Somebody could be more often than not touted to be as a form of feminist. Okay. You definitely are involved with the advancement, I'll say it, referable to women's rights. Okay. This could also, not to be triggering to anyone, right? But also damn sure to be inclusive. This could also include, like aspects of the LGBTQ plus, or dare I say the trans community as well. Somebody could be, easily classified as a hipster, whatever and what all over that means. This is the guy in the La Toteria or whatever. I don't even know how to say it. La Toteria, Lateria. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's like a game. Um, Loteria. I don't know how to roll my R's, you guys. I'm not, for those wondering, I'm not Latina. Like, I wish I was, especially for as often as I get mistaken for that. But can't roll the R's. It's a prime example of how I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, wish I could say. And the crazy thing is, you guys, I actually literally took Spanish at the collegiate level. They're just, you know, I guess just some things, no pun intended, some things just aren't in the cards, as it were. Because your girl tried, okay? Oh my goodness. There could be some significance to one or more of you having like a food sensitivity. You could, I'm not a doctor diagnosing anyone, don't come for me, don't try it, right? You could literally medically have some dietary requirements about you, I'll say it that way, okay? And some of you could have like a favorite farmer's market that you frequent. That's pretty, I love the farmer's market, you guys. And somebody could be vegan, or both of you, you know what you got going on, honey bun, if this is going to resonate. There could be some significance to nail art, nail technician. Maybe you actually go get your nails done. Gosh, it's been a while for me, you guys. I'm ready for the next time. So thank you for those tips and donations. If I do say so myself, okay, I'm ready. But we do have the LDJ coming out here. Now, with that one, I just got high-key significance to music. Like, there's messages being passed around through music. So pay attention to that music, as it were, right, in about the stores, the radio stations, obviously, listen, if they're in your environment anyway, check in, right? Maybe there's something being said, or maybe you're saying something. You guys, how many times have you heard a song and been like, damn, did I write that? And it's like, on the other side of some aspects of the spiritual knowledge, I'm like, yeah, I probably wrote that. You know what I mean? Even though because you're actually not in psychosis, right? That you didn't, as you, write that shit. But let's talk about it for 2 seconds. Music, I mean, damn sure being channeled. Because otherwise, where is it coming from? Do you know what I'm saying? So, and that's so funny. You guys maybe know this, but there was like a little, I don't want to say like contest. I actually want to more say concern between Prince and Michael Jackson back in the day, right? Obviously. Okay. 11 lights. My goodness. I don't want to weep on the live stream, so I'm just going to giggle my way out of that one because I will go somewhere else and I don't want to because, what a loss, right? For this realm, as it were. Anywho, let me not get sidetracked. The important part was Michael was of a mindset that if he didn't actually, like, once he caught something, as it were, like through the channeling, right, referable to music, lyrics or not, he was like, I gotta go to the studio and immediately, like, bang this out concretely, because he was of a mindset that perhaps Prince might catch it in the cosmos or the ethers, as it were, before he. I'm like, that's so funny, because it's like telling that they both knew of the aspects of wizardry, damn near, that it really is kind of a prerequisite normally, unless you're like really performing some sort of like drug induced assistance, which I don't think they were really on that type of timeline way back then, at least, right? Because they were really, really talented. They were really, really musicians, but they were also like playing as many parts more parts than anyone they've ever known, loved, and or worked with, quite frankly. Not that it was a contest, but just saying, right? So there is something to be said about, music really being an assistant type of tool, but also a form of channeling. That tells me that you and this person could also have propensity to share in telepathic aspects as well, whether you're aware of that, high key or low key or not, okay? With this L global warming card, I'm just getting that there's some significance to the sun. One or more of you, could have expressed words about the other being bright like a light, and or your light, and or light in general. There could also be ties to ancient Egyptian civilization, ties to sun god Ra. And going back to the secret admirer, right, with this la hashtag and el TikTok, right? This is a fun card. This one's like a little hologram. holographic, excuse me. Let me see, is it doing it? Hold on. Okay, see? Ah! That's fun. But, you know, whatever social media platforms you guys have, definitely being watched. Okay, I'm hearing monitored as I look down at this Knight of Swords, right? So there could be some significance to this aesthetic as well as light eyes or brunette hair. Doesn't have to be the case, right? But there is somebody watching somebody. Okay. And really, this could be part and parcel why this stripping illusions card energy comes out as well from the shamanic healing cards. Interestingly enough, whenever and wherever a lotus is depicted, especially in tarot land, as I lovingly term it, that tells me definitely old soul energy, more often than not, is in fact a counterpart situation we're talking about, referable to love, right? So twin flame comes to mind, as well as sun god Ra, right? Especially with the L global warming, right? There could be some significance, just saying, okay? It's because this is giving Egypt all day, right? Like it's like sun in the sky, damn near in the clouds too, and then lotuses, you know, really just taking in the view from their vantage point, right? And that tells me that you guys really have been at this a moon cycle or two, which would be an extreme, ginormously understated understatement. Okay, and we have this from the romance angels, give your relationship a chance, coming out, you guys. So it seems like this is something safe. Okay, we're going to talk about time frames. We're going to talk about what this person's planning, because I do see that as one of the first cards out the gate, as it were, referable to the tarot. But firstly, I'm going to ring the bell. For those that know what to do, you may do so now. There definitely is some significance, you guys, to persons of color here, as well as ancient Egyptian civilization, because I'm looking at too many sixes. Okay. Just saying, if I do say so myself, you guys. All right, let's see here. All right, so, oh, thank you, Jay. I have the best collective and the best moderators. You guys are amazing. If you guys actually are like sitting there feeling pressured, like, oh shit, should I have a question? That's not the case either. And it's also not the only time I'm going to ring the bell. So it's cool if we just get into what we came to do here. You can make a decision on a question while we do that. You know what I mean? No pressure, you guys. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Freaky J. I'm clarifying some hidden moon energy here, Freaky J. I do see the bottom of the deck indicates King of Pentacles. Okay. So we have Queen of Swords. This person, yeah, I don't, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. All right, this is crazy because I didn't expect to get all into that. It's giving yes and no, right? And it's not because I received both a yes and a no answer here, Freaky J. It's giving there's some backstory about maybe some form of betrayal. This could be like, and I don't want to make light of this because this too is actually witchcraft, so a form of gossip, right? Or could have like told some aspect of your business they know that you, if you were standing there, would probably be like, what the fuck? Like, why'd you even say that? Or why'd you say that way? But I do see that since whenever this happened, there has been some resolve to actually remain loyal to you. But there's some guilt, man. And it's probably coming from your ancestors or spiritual guidance team. Which is kind of messed up. I don't like that. Let me see if... You might want to stay away from that one for a while. Because I have spirit, like, should you continue on, like, with the access as it is? And it's like, no, but simultaneously came out with this third-party energy, like, which is normally supposed to be, like, celebratory, but this goes back to, like, who they're speaking to, probably. Look, damn, this shit got worse. How are we going to get worse? We was already at the 5. We was already at the 5. Hold on. Because the 5 is giving conflict. And exactly, lies, deception. This could be speaking of cheating, but I just got, look, and it says disguised as friends, or like this is giving frenemy vibes. I don't know. I don't know, Jay. Like, I know, but I don't. So, yeah, like, I don't, like, with them capital M's, you know what I'm saying? But not the cute ones. Not the M&Ms. Yeah, look, it's like giving, like, nah, you good. You good on that. No, like, you good. Just do you. Do you and see how maybe they show their ass on the back end. Because the guilt is there. Like, they've lost sleep over this, but they also, like, it's in the back. It's in the back of, like, so maybe you were questioning, like, were you happy to see me because you was picking up, like, something's off. And they're trying to, I'm literally, like, got me questioning how much Red Bull I had, but nah, that ain't it. That's that. It's like they're, if you was picking up that this person was, like, mad type nervous, that's why. That's why, because your guides don't, I got chills coming from the left. Your guides don't play about you, obvi, high key, right? So maybe you just was like something, you know, but see how it pans out, you know what I mean? Just, you don't have to overarch the energy, babe. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, love and light. Shit, man. Have me ring a bell, because what you... It's like whoever's the goons from your team was like, oh, hell nah. Like, what you not gonna do is think you better than somebody. Yeah, I don't like that. Just check with your guides, babe, before next steps, okay? Because that's... Oh, so you know she messy, but you got me tapping in like... Damn, Jay trying to fuck me up. It's a Saturday. Let me just... Because my heart, like, I'm like, bro, your goons is on that shit. But you know she messy, so that makes sense. I didn't know she was... I had to fuck around and find out, but she messy, man. Had to ring a bell. That's messy. Not even in the cute way, the way Lola Young sings it, though. Just saying. Said right. All right, let me see who else is in. Woo-wee. Jay coming in from the left. I see how Bob and we. Let me stop. Okay, let's see her, Natty Nat. Oh, with the marketing. Ooh, let's see. Okay, this is for Natty Nat. Oh, it's too many. It's like a whole chunk. We're not doing it. Keep it up. I'm going to get a new one. All right. So, this job or this company may not be something that you normally in normal course are confident about, like maybe laying claim to or understanding, okay, especially with the High Priestess card coming out. But in answer to the question, oh my goodness, you got the Star card underneath the Magician card here, Natty Nat. I can't show the star, right? But I can show the star, if that makes sense. So you know, the cards are here, right? If this is something that you know intrigues you, and maybe you don't really have clarity because it's like Maybe you're asking like, because I don't know, it's not anything I'm normally used to, or I've never really done all aspects of the job duties and responsibilities. I need you to know you'll be fine there. There may even be room for growth there, right? Like you may start as title such and such, right? Like you mentioned. Sorry, I didn't remember everything, but um I see you working well there, and I see you working confident. I think maybe there's some aspects of disappointment in your past referable to a place or two of employment, specifically where you thought exactly what I'm channeling to you right now, and also, you know, showing proof through the cards. Look at that, babe. It's justice on the bottom of the deck for you now. And I'm trying to get out, like, in spite of all aspects of disappointment, whether referable to being managed, you know, or just being expected to be task oriented, or just a whole host of other things that we know, those working class, right? That can be part and parcel of either why you really enjoy your job or you don't, right? I don't see any aspects of that for this one. So it's giving a big fat yes, like go for that. Like that's your justice. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Congratulations. Definitely disappointments in the past. I get it, babe. I get it. It does intrigue you. That's so great. Yeah, that's your confirmation, babe. That's your confirmation. That's so great, Natty Nat. I'm really happy for you. It's really important to be happy at work. I know that. It's also really important to have room to grow at work, too. You know what I mean? So that's, ooh, it's giving karma in the highest vibrational sense of that word and understanding. All right, let's see who is next. You have an interview on Monday. Congratulations, man. If you're not yet familiar, watch The Secret. It's literally a free movie on here on YouTube. You can actually take steps that they action out and like illustrate to you on how to manifest your like greatest interview. But even if you don't do that, just visualize it and believe it like it already happened, right? Especially if you, for whatever reason, know what the people look like, even better, like plug them in, right? Even if you don't know what their office looks like, create an office visually, okay? And just, you know, what is the highest vibrational version of yourself looking like, sounding like, acting like in that particular interview. And then, of course, seal it in with exactly how they say yes and are receptive of your energy, right? Okay, you get it, Naughty Nat. Love and light, babe. And anyone making sense of that, right? You guys, I'm giving guidance and channeling and all of that, right? Everything but a puppet show. Okay. So take what you know you can utilize for your own paths while you wait for your question to be answered. Make sense? All right. So you guys pay attention. All right. Devin. Okay, let's see here. That's a no, babe. Better fish in the sea. All right. And even if they come back around, perhaps talking about like, yeah, it might be just to set you up because maybe they see you got some money to spend. Not coming for you is the cards. And it's not about gender, it's about energy. But the Queen of Pentacles on the other side of the no, Page of Swords and Lover's card. It's given whatever they're talking about is not love. I guess if you're okay with that, you should not be okay with that. Okay, Devin? Should not be okay with that. In case you wondered. Because you're worth more than that, right? So is your time, and so is your whatever else you got to offer to somebody who should be claiming that they know and love you, right? Or claiming that they fuck with you. You know what I mean? So make it make sense. Yeah. You already know what's up, Devin. Love and light, babe. You guys watch The Secret. Watch The Secret. I'd rather y'all watch The Secret. And like, if you got to do it this way, next time you see me going live, don't even come on. Just watch The Secret. Like, plug it. I'm so serious because I want you guys to get this. And I want you to actually live like you understand what type of time it is. Because you're too powerful to be just rolling around in them streets and in them sheets trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Even if you don't know everything, you could act like what you do know. And what you do know is enough. Because you know you. Right? Just saying. If you guys are enjoying the track in the background, check it out on Spotify. Check it out on... I actually got play. It was a miracle, right? I actually got play over on Apple Music. Okay. Check the description box for those links, babe. And support your girl. All right. More to come for sure. But anywho, let's get back to the message, shall we? All right. Be bold. Envision yourself living a life that you love. Coming out from the... what the heck is it called? I forgot. Where the heck did I put the box? Even if I don't... Oh. I'll just put it back. Okay. It's called the Crush Your Goals deck. I was guided to it after I was guided to the Shamanic Healing deck. And all of this is really just confirming the message that we do have through the tarot. But the other one says, I'm not goal-oriented so much as I'm constantly aware of what I'm passionate about, and I'm constantly updating the list. And that's a quote from Greta Gerwig. And so there could be some significance to the film industry, right? There could be some significance to, you know, maybe people would just describe one or more of you as having like that celebrity style or celebrity energy type of main character, main person energy, right? And the first quote actually was Susan Laurie Park's quote referencing being bold and envisioning yourself living in the life that you love. And this is exactly part and parcel of the energy that your person sees you in and or is manifesting an experience referable to you both. All right. This masculine here who's planning. So let's talk about it. All right. We're going to get into clarifying that. But the long and the short of it is they're clarifying. I guess they're clarifying right now, right? The clarification is they want this rejuvenation, this resuscitation energy, honey, right? But they got a lot of anxiety about it. Ooh, wee. Could be some significance to evil eye, right? Evil eye tattoo, evil eye aesthetic, right? Let me see what this anxiety is about, because, like, what do you mean? The way I almost got anxious, like, as if I forgot that I had to go somewhere. Or, like, if, like, I really almost just was like, oh my God, I have to go. And it's like, for what, though? Like, I literally am here on purpose, like, intentionally. Like, I had to, like, check myself on that. So maybe this person is, like, really sweating bullets. This person could have trust issues. There could be some significance to the aesthetic of one or more of these people connected to this session. Because again, general collective message, right? It may feel personal as all get up, but it's more. All right. So, okay. Well, there is some aspect to third-party energy here. Okay. I'm getting that, you know, this is obviously an ex-lover of yours. Makes sense, Obby, right? But this is also talking about a love triangle, aspects of being unfaithful. This could have been somebody that you always questioned, even when you knew that you were like in this person's energy physically. Whether or not they were physically in that particular person or friend's energy or ass. Okay, just saying, right? Because this person could have come to you, right, with already having a some form of entanglement, or you know, it seemed like maybe there was a question as to whether or not loose ends were actually tied up and cordoned off, right? So there's that. This person could have actually produced a form of illusion referable to that. So I go back to that. You know what? For those that resonate with that, this inner journey coming through, this is literally like your guides, your ancestors here saying like, yeah, no, they put them through, I'm just hearing through the 1-4. And I asked, was it 411? They're like, no. So there could be some significance to somebody being born on the 14th. There could be some aspect of the angel number 14 making sense of this as well. Hold on one second, because my OCD just... Okay, hold on. But with this inner journey, it is kind of producing all of the fuck shit energy that they kind of projected onto you, perhaps, along the way, right? Anxiety. Oh, I meant karma, right? I'm just the messenger, right? As I look at this Two of Pentacles, they're really trying to balance it out, babe, because they know they want to come in. All right, they want to take that leap of faith. They want that old king back, okay, as it were. With this being more than one card pulled from the broken mirror, I'm just getting that this person either was broken just, you know, in the general. I'm just going off of the cards, right? But also, hurt people do hurt people, makes sense. But also, there's some aspect, especially those that resonate with being an actual twin flame counterpart, knowing exactly what the mirror exercise is. There's some aspect to them, like not seeing the mirror clearly in the first place. And now, it's almost like the more that they see it, it seems to be more distorted because they realize they broke it, kind of thing. Like, it's just like a karmic example, or maybe even an energetic or emotional form of karma that this person is really kind of undergoing at this time. Because again, in moon cycles past, as it were, however long or short ago, they were intending, whether high key or low key, let's just be honest, right, to perform some sort of illusion, and or even for themselves, you guys, maybe not necessarily just for you or vice versa, right? Whether you're a cross watcher or a collective member, right? And you guys, nothing just happens. I literally earlier on the live stream, I was like, yeah, Faye came through with the come through, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably the Faye deck. And Spirit was like, no, we're gonna actually hit up the Romance Angels deck, right? And I was mindful to split the decks, so I did pick up in proper course the Romance Angels deck. However, somehow, right, nothing just happens. There were 3 other cards that came out with it, and they tend to fall in line with the message. This person, on the other side of coming back with this leap of faith energy, again going to the Two of Pentacles balance energy, reciprocity energy, they could actually want to produce for you a new home, right? They could really be asking you to move in with them when they do come back around. And you definitely do need to check here, honey bun, irregardless, right, of that new home energy, if it happens or not, if that resonates or not. You should be mindful to be sure that you are not going to be so easily triggered, referable to moon cycles past. I'm not coming for you. It's just, you know, it's coming through. And be sure that you've forgiven, all right? Yes, be sure you've forgiven the other person, right? No, not because they necessarily deserve it, right? No, not because they even necessarily give a rat's ass as to whether or not you forgive. And that's just anyone, of course, outside of this counterpart energy, right? Makes sense. But you need to make sure that you forgive of yourself so that you're not like begrudgingly holding your tongue and not placing the boundary that you know damn well you deserve to have up. And you know, like, don't live out any form of path that you're not intending to be your authentic truth. Makes sense? Okay. So it's not like a call to be like a bull in a china shop, just raging around, breaking shit, right? But gone are the days where you are in people pleasing energy to the point of your detriment and the detriment of your connection, because that's exactly karmically what most assuredly would happen if you were operating in any aspect of self outside of authenticity long enough. All right, you could fuck around and find out. I'm just the messenger, right? You still have free will. But this card says, whom do you need to forgive? Are you, oh, excuse me, it says, as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So it's kind of giving, especially if you resonate with manifesting this in, this is exactly like the call, the command, the next steps, right? If that resonates. And also double check to make sure it doesn't resonate. You'd have to fuck around and find out, you know, ask you, sit with you, talk with you about you to you. Not really so much anyone outside of you, okay? Unless you're talking about divinity, which really is not really all the way outside of you because there is no severability. Makes sense, okay? And there's some significance to summer, okay? This could be when this gets off the ground. You could be officially relocated in that new home, whether it's simply this person saying, I invite you into my space, and or it's like, we literally, this is a purchase made in order for us to go into the space kind of thing. So take what resonates. But The Ace of Wands is not lying. It's on the other side of that Two of Pentacles. This person wants to come in, give you a new path, okay? They see you as loving. They also, in case you wondered, if applicable, understand that you are twin flame, right? Maybe in moon cycles past, you know, especially with that broken and that broken mirror energy, weren't able to see clearly. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, right? Like, you expected me. That's like if some, I don't want to say that. That's not nice. You know, from one person to the next, the vantage point can be quite differing. I'll say it that way. Okay. But this person is definitely watching you. I do get that there is concern that somebody, you know, outside of this kind of dynamic with the twin flames could actually, you know, come and scoop you up, right? There is some urgency felt with this anxiety, referable to time and coming in, referable to what they really want, which is this rejuvenation. Oh my goodness, which comes with the star energy. I didn't realize that was the star card. So there could be some significance along with the angelic code 14 to the angel number 17, which reduces down to 8. Eights could be of some significance as well. You guys could definitely be power couple energy in the sense that, you know, you've got a certain savvy mind about you, whether this is like tech or business, okay? It doesn't have to be those. Those are the first two that came to mind. And like your person, like has like the yin yang energy, whichever's more applicable, right? Or maybe yin and yang energy, depending on how many aspects are stacked around this potentiality in business and or power couple energy, right? This could also be charity work as well, I'm hearing to say, which is phenomenal. All right. Now, this person knows they hurt your heart, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be of some significance, referable to your chart placements. Doesn't have to be. Could also be falling on the part of your person. All right, but you have cried over this. And still, in spite of the tears, you've held on to the Two Cups potentiality in the background. All right. So, you know, hence that manifestation. You are resilient, okay? And this person does see that, but they also feel bad that they had to be part and parcel of the cause of how they know how resilient you are. And it's so funny because referable to the energy of this person planning, because this card actually came out in clarification of same. I thought originally, but you know, in my defense, the card came out upside down. All right, so I was trying to read it upside down. The card does state Nine of Lightning, and it's really the Nine of Wands, right? It's not a traditional deck. I forget which deck this is, but this is the back of it in case anyone's wondering. Excuse me, the card states resilience. I misread it originally as resistance. And so I was like, okay, they're planning and no more resistance about this, right? This could be a Capricorn, all right? If not a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, does not have to be the case. This could be Virgo, Aquarius energy as well. But this Devil card energy, with the angelic code 15 reducing down to, again, another one of those sixes. So this could be somebody not only who needed balance, but it could be somebody who is darker in skin tone. All right. They could have been actually restricted with that inner turmoil to the point where they thought there's absolutely no way I could take the leap on this type of faith walk when maybe they were already walking, you know, 15 comes to mind, right? So many other roads that really required a faith test or two or three or more in general course anyhow, right? Maybe this also was disappointing to them with this Five of Cups energy. And again, there's that mirror, right? Like, you guys, two people can be crying over each other for different reasons. One's crying because they're just like, why the hell can't I commit? This is so shitty. Like, why didn't I meet this person like before everybody fucked me over, and like to the point where I just literally gave up on love? And the other person is crying over the other person, like, why, you know, can't we get this off the ground? Why won't they commit? Why won't they love me, kind of thing? Like, why am I not enough for the, you see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of emotionality that can really be interwoven with this interplay, especially if two people are kind of overthinking a situation. It would lead to arguments eventually because of miscommunication, misinterpretation of communication, perhaps. Okay. But really, this person has had a form of ascension. All right. This is the first card out, actually, from the shamanic healing deck that I was guided to. Last minute, I thought we had all the cards, right? They want to assist with producing joy, not illusion, not any more fights, not any more trust issues. And in the past, I get it. This person feels kind of tricky. We've already had the Capricorn, oh, excuse me, we've already had the Devil card energy come out. And in history, or looking back, you could still to this moment understand that this person actually did take your energy in some form or manner, okay, aside from the obvious, but like that too, right? And so you just look at this person in current energies as having taken from you and not actually reciprocated, and not actually like I lost the word, not actually like make up for that fact. And it's giving, like, I want to say, like, glaring fact. Like, it's fucking obvious this person in their history, okay, broken mirror and ish, right? I'm not trying to make excuses for the person, but I'm also trying to be fair, because you know what, like, you can hyper focus on any one aspect to the point where you can't see anything else. Makes sense? But it's really important to see the big picture, especially when you are dealing with these caring, concerning connections, even unrequited, all right, so that you understand exactly why your boundaries are placed, okay? And that you understand just the same, they're not placed out of some form of fear, bitterness, or resentment, okay? But with this vampire card coming from the Intuitive Kev Tarot, along with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like this person, it's like you come through like a light and expecting the moths not to notice at nighttime, like in the summer even, right? It's like, there's some head turning aspect of you here that really, it's like, of course, a lot of people pick you up on their radar, whether you are aware of this or not. And maybe you're not, because I'm not really getting that you're just kind of like in some sort of Jezebel energy. I mean, maybe you are a very modest dresser as well. It could be some significance to either pink or blue. Kind of seems to be the theme today, even though I changed my clothes, okay? So y'all didn't think I was like literally that matchy queen, right? Um, so this person, with the Nine of Pentacles, saw that you were single, all right, you were available. And again, there had to be some form of pleasure aspect, some passion there, okay? I'm still seeing that it does exist even now. There's high significance to social media. TikTok was mentioned, but we've got them all here, baby. Take a look. You know what I mean? So whatever and what all ever platforms you got, okay, irregardless of whether or not you were ghosted, this is exactly how they're still perhaps, okay, vamping off you, right? And you may feel that, and this could also lead to you fearing this person actually coming back, because it's like, what do you just want? You just want to, like, it's like giving Sookie Stookhouse, oh my god, help me, Sookie Stackhouse from True Blood, right? Like, it's like you just want to, like, suck me dry then, like, so I just can't have anything, like, you know what I mean? And I get that, and this could also be part and parcel of that mirrored trust issues situation. See what I'm saying? Why is it trying to blur? All right. Okay. But this person does want to come in and bring you actual joy because you are theirs. However, they had to find out. They found out, honey. And again, romance angels calling you to give it what? A try, not a boot. All right. And boots came out earlier, right? Maybe you're thinking, oh man, I'm going to have to give them the boot again. Definitely pay attention to the red flags, though, right? Like, this isn't a call to just be like, okay, just let them do whatever the hell they want, as long as it doesn't hurt too bad. Get the fuck out of here, right? Yeah, you definitely deserve love. Nobody's saying otherwise, right? And make sure you love yourselves first, you guys. It's so important, so that you know exactly when and how to dismiss the red flags. How would you know what a red flag was, even necessarily, if you were like on that type of time with yourself, like from self to self? You just pass around the red flag, right? When you got around somebody else who had red flags to pass around, you just be like, oh, the more the merrier. It's like, no! Right? So don't, this is not an invitation, even on the part of this person, to just pick up where you left off, right? With the tit for tat. It's actually talking about reconciliation in the most sturdiest sense. It's waiting. Excuse me, it's waiting. Wow, it's waiting? Okay. Okay. But very soon this person wants to come in. They're planning stuff. All right, this could actually be referable to a home, a new life. It's definitely worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. However, I did consult the time oracle, right? So take it with a grain of salt if you must, because irregardless, I need you to know you're definitely beholden to divine timing, which trumps any other form. So serious. But I will share with you the cards as soon as I find them. Hello, hello. Bear with you guys. Okay, here we go. All right. So we have within 5 years. All right. I know. Y'all been waiting longer than that, some of you. Within 2 years. Within a week was at the bottom of the deck. And when I took that off the bottom of the deck, we had the do it card. So this person definitely will come in. Okay. In case you wondered, you're not going to have to chase. All right. If you chase, you're fucking up your whole dream situation here, referable to this person coming back to really set the tone energetically for what exactly should be well underway, okay, vibrationally, not just emotionally, not just physically. It's very important, okay? People that really understand aspects of having a spiritual connection get this, but I'm mindful to state it in case anyone's wondering, right? There could be some significance to the aesthetic, referable to one or more of you connected for those resonating with this message, to this message. We are not utilizing the tarot aspects of this Serendipity Modern Day Tarot card. We are utilizing them for the pictures only. There could be some significance even to somebody being a sneakerhead, as it were. There could be some significance to having a child between you two, or one or more of you having one as well. Someone here is pretty mystical, woo-woo, witchy vibes, perhaps. One or more of you could be in college, university. One or more of you could be an athlete here. Could be some significance to even Justin Bieber's music, the music industry, as it were. Could be some significance to the industrial industry, as it were, the fashion industry. Corporate America vibes. Damn, that, when he come around, I just look twice sometimes. Forgive me, I feel like, oh Lord, look at that. Love a man with a suit, a good suit, not just a suit, but a good, don't have to be like actually about the price, but damn sure about the color, aesthetic, and cut. But that's just me, like with my little like fashion sense and that. Like, nah, honey, don't wear them pants like that, especially if you plan to bend or stand. You know what I mean? Because, woo wee, some of them lines they got going. Love and light, eat me. I'm sorry you had a jarring experience. Thanks, P. Welcome. I didn't see you sneak in the back, babe. Love and light. Your ex was born on the 14th. That's crazy. Eat me. Oh my god. So we did the time oracle, we did the aesthetics, and last but certainly not least, I think we have to eke out these two and then we're good. Before we get to the chart placements and the names deck. All right, that's what I was looking for. I was like, wait a minute now. Hold on. So this person, let me see if I can show the cards. I can show one. I can only show one, you guys. Okay, so here's this one. It's pretty, right? And it's really speaking about this new beginning this person wants. I was guided to this oracle literally last minute. So what's this say? It says, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So this is confirming what the Romance Angels deck was saying. One second. Give your relationship a chance. So pretty self-explanatory, but I love to show, especially when we have like double confirmation, just to highlight that. And literally talking about, I can't show the back of the card, but it's steamy, McDreamy, and all that. And maybe sometimes creamy, if I do say so myself, I guess. Sacred union. All right, it's a very passionate skin-to-skin contact situation on the other side of the card. I'm sure you can imagine, right? And it says, sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Again, there's some, you know, really spiritual aspect, I can't get around it, to this connection. And so this person's being guided to take the leap of faith back towards your way. I'm going to ring the bell now for those that know what to do or may want to do it, and are still eligible, because you guys, you get one freebie per live stream, right? May do so now. If you guys, for whatever reason, have never checked the description box, I need you guys to check the description box. All right, there's stuff in there that I'm sharing with you that's kind of cool, maybe pretty, maybe fun, right? I don't want you to miss out. I'm trying to share because I care. All right. And also you guys need to check it out if for whatever reason you are still yet to be privy to all of the live stream roles. All right. Thank you. Alrighty. So if you guys have questions, cool. If not, we're going to get into who the heck have we been talking about this whole time? And I think you guys, I was meditating about it just now. I'm like, which way? I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go with the names that are highlighted. There could be names of all kinds, and it could be that it's names of like you, not just your person, or like take what resonates, right? Like I might have your name come out somehow, right? But like never your person's. But hold on, because we're also going to consult after the fact the chart placements and initials deck, just to be fair, right? Just to round it out, okay? To see who we're talking about. But man, oh day, and look, this comes with a 6. There is some high key significance. Hoo-wee. I'm hearing hunka hunka burning love. I don't even know. That's like an old reference. Hunka hunka burning. Who says that? Hunka hunka. Hold on, because now I have questions, y'all. Hold on. Hunka hunka. That's gonna bother me. That's Elvis Presley? Of course he would say honka honka. There could be some significance to the South. Wow, that's so funny. Elvis. Hunka hunka burning love. So they want this, you know, maybe this person looks like Elvis. Maybe this person's name is Elvis. That's pretty cool. I knew an Elvis once. Like, he was in school. He wouldn't even remember that I existed, but he was really eccentric. Like, he literally had somehow grown like thicker, like I don't want to say they were like actual chops, right? But he like somehow grew a patch of his beard hair into like the side of his like shit, you know what I mean? And he was actually clearly, I don't know if he was like Asian American, but he was probably Asian American actually, but he just, I don't know, he looked really cool, and his name was already Elvis. I was like, oh my god. He drove an El Camino. So funny. Very, very quiet kid though too, actually. Like, you would never imagine him with a microphone. And even if he he was the kind of guy that even if he had one, like, he would just be probably like waiting to pass it. Like there's no, oh, okay, I'm gonna say something, right? He was just really shy, but he was really cool. His car was cool. I didn't know him though, but I was like always one of those kids that like I would just observe a lot, and then I would hear stuff, and then I would like piece it together. But nobody was necessarily the wiser because they were like too busy looking me over, or like if they were talking about me, it was just not good necessarily. But children. I always felt like I was definitely, well, even like people would say that about me, that I was like an old soul, wise from beyond my years, such to the point where, and maybe I told you guys this before, but just in case, because we do have some new people, thankfully, thanks for joining. Okay, but love and light, you guys. I was like, one time my mom got called from one of my grade school teachers, because they were complaining because I wanted to stay inside and not go inside to recess. And not go outside to recess. I'd rather stay inside and talk with her, but she didn't want to talk with me. So thanks for watching, guys, right? Because, you know, I am appreciative. I do know what it's like in other scenarios where people are just clearly not tolerant towards my energy. So, all right, so I'm looking at Billy, Lola. I almost thought that was Linda, so maybe Linda, which now makes me think of, is it Linda Likes Tarot? Or Linda Loves Tarot? I think it's Linda Likes Tarot. Maybe you watch readings there. We got Sam. We got Anastasia. Oh, that's a movie too. Maybe there's some significance to Anastasia or Disney. Is that Disney? All right, so we've got Knight, spelled with a K, Daniel, Chris, Penelope, Emmy, Robin, Tony, Justin, Noel, Unique, Felix, Lester, Jules, G, like the letter, it's, you know, maybe somebody's nickname, Jesse, Amory, David, Mika, Bunny, Nala, Luca, Dennis, Stan, Scott, Morgan, Artemis, Art, Queenie, Torres, Angelica. Let me see, think of, is that Hamilton? Angelica. Alice, Umar, Ty, Doug, Mary, Courtney, Pedro, Josie, Banks, Levi, Sia, Felicia, Becky. Let me stop. Johan, Mary, Taylor, Svetlana. Who is that? Wait, hold on. Oh, Roxy. Could also be Ramsey as well coming through. Malcolm, Alora, Adam, Max, Slobidon, Idris, Parker, Sandy, Sheila, Tucker, Tudor, Kirk, King. Oh, Dirk. Excuse me. All right, Fabian, Aquila, Belinda, Bart, Anaya, Jake, Wisdom, Harper, Brenda, Mickey, Mason, Bud, Dominic, Red, Cedric, Weslow, Sanders, Sammy, Carson, Leo, May, Vanka, Chicken, Forrest, Derek, Pippa, Bunny, Vernon, Riley, Sanchez, Baxter, Eden, Eva, Abel, Omar, Cherry, Lucas, Marcus, Price, Essence, Armon, Ray, Elise, oh my gosh, Suki, Eliana, Kyle, Rufus, Kim, Isaac, Sunny, Leo, Crystal, Trisha, Jim, Bert, Onyx, Tamara, Rhea, Rachel, Kelso, Ryan, Randy, Molly, Birdie, Serenity, Jade, Reed, Chandra, Zoe, Baker, Watson, Wilson, Liza, Liz, Dick, Boo, Molly, Oscar, Julissa, Jimmy, Vera, Sophia, Deandra, Joe, Linnell, Spice. I'm sorry, that could be Vera. Vera, excuse me. Niles, Casey, Day, Dior, Chuck, Kelly, Gage, Andre, Casey, Matthew, Brown, Rio, Angelo, Paul, Andrew, Deacon, Leopold, Jamarcus, Broderick, Hall, Diamond, Marla, Destiny, Frank, Neo, Darius, Wayne, Amber, Mia, Genesis, Hennessy, Michaela, Reagan, Sweeney, Dorothy, Johan, Bethany, Wendy, Ben, Gabby, Gwen, Zara or Zahara, Francis, Melba, Mark, Sia, Russell, Barnes, Sylvia, Josh, and Johnson. All right, so that's what I have. Ooh, 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 for the names deck. Could be some significance to Xander as well. Excuse me. Damn. All right, hold on. Don't get too testy now, because I'll check you. Whew. All right, here we go. Could be some significance to a Libra energy, whether on the part of you and or this person. I have to say it that way because you guys, a lot of twins, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't want to actually say like 1,010% that like there's a prerequisite for twin flames to have the same south node chart placements, but it's my understanding that's normal course, right? So for those ever wondering, like it's not something that I say because like I say it all the time. It's just that it could be, right? It's just the truth. There could be some significance to the letter I, and that could be first name and or middle name and or last name on the part of you and or your person. It just is what it is, you guys. General collective. I gotta bang it out like that, so because it just is what it is. We've got Capricorn and Gemini chart placements also coming out, as well as Virgo on the bottom of the deck. Anything else, Spirit? Let's see. We had a lot of names come out, so maybe that. We've got G, S. We've got M. I'm saying M, right? Oh, no, we do have M. That's crazy. Wow. We actually have two of them. It's like I'm psychic. Okay. All right. Somebody could be a mom to this person. We got two M's and an O. Sorry, I don't know if we got K, S, and G. I think I said the S and the G. I'm not sure about the K. We've got P, and of course we already had that I and Cancer at the bottom of the deck. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully that resonated. Take what does, and you know, let the rest sit for sure. All right, if it's not your storyline or your energies, okay? The Last Emperor, 11 Light, welcome. Please and thank you, check the description box, babe. Okay, because I see your question there, but it's not according to the live stream rules, and I want to be sure you followed all of them just to be fair to get a free reading from your girl. I'm here. I'm excited to give you that answer through the cards in yes/no format, of course. But we got to have everyone following along the rules because it makes it easier for me when there's like a lot more of us on here. To follow along so I know what part I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Long story short, all right. So thank you for doing that. And in the meantime, let me just figure out what the heck, where was that? Hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Where did that go? I just had it. Grr. Later. I'll do it later. You guys, I hope it didn't mess you guys up that I was actually playing the full song, but sometimes I just wish I could just come on here and play music. And, you know, just already according to, you know, general consensus, I'm on here doing too much. So, you know, it's so funny to me, but whatever. So I just figured, well, I'll just listen to my music, you know. It's music, so that's good. But I don't want the words to actually be like getting in the way of my own words here either. So hopefully that's not what's going on, right? All right, let me see here. Thanks, P. It's not St. Patrick's Day today, Amy. That's March 17th, babe. Um, Not sure if you're still with us. I guess you're having internet issues there. Okay, let me see here. Yep, those sideburns, those chops. Yeah, Monday. All right, so if you guys don't have any questions, that's cool, right? I was thinking about doing spicy tarot tonight, you guys. But we'll see. I don't know. I think I do want to probably get into some of those decks. They're fun. It does spice things up, no pun intended. And we can see what messages we get out of that. I'll have to consult the guides, as it were, and see what all we can do referable to that for this evening, mayhaps. All right. Maybe I should do a poll on the community to see how many of you guys actually want that, because I damn sure don't need to come on for myself, because golly, to tell it, I wouldn't have anything to tell. That's why I'm all like, let me read your cards about it. No, let me stop. I'm just joking, you guys. That'd be so creepy, right? Like, that's giving, and I love Robin so much. Like, nobody can tell me that I don't. Like, literally cried when Mans left us, right? But that's like that one Robin Williams. Yeah, Robin Williams. I'm sorry. I'm like, did I say Robin Roberts? Because sometimes I do that because I love her too. But that's a different type of. But anyways, and I think his character was called like Uncle Si, and he like worked at like one of those like pharmacy photo booths, and he was just like really, oh, like his character, of course, was like really kind of stepping out of line, referable to, and like actually got caught because was like taking way too many pictures of like this one particular family that he ended up obsessing over, because just, some people, when you don't have a lot of support system around you, it does get potentially harder to see aspects of necessity. Oh, no, aspects of it being necessary that you check yourself, right? Because he was getting like a little overarching with the obsession, like downright obsession energy, right? And I really don't believe, like, in my heart of hearts, referable to the character. Of course, it wasn't like based on anything real necessarily, excuse me. But I really feel like the character actually never had any like intention to harm anyone necessarily, but like it was teetering on like, is this like healthy? And it was giving like by the end like, hell no, this is not healthy. Like, this is not okay, right? Let me see what you guys have in here. Okay, let me see here, the Mercury Alchemist. So we got a yes. All right. But I'm mindful to let you know it is what you make of it, right? Like, what if you're receiving good things, but your mental state is all like, no, I'm not? Then that would be your truth, right? So you can choose to make whatever goings on celebratory, right? In spite of whatever really might be literally the case, if that makes sense to say. So for instance, you know how like literally right now somebody's actually in a war zone, but like we're here, right? Like, this is great and this is good in spite of not so great and not so good happening, right? It is what you make of it. Such to the point where even us here, right? Just hear me out, you guys. Anybody can get this, right? If we focused on the war zone aspect long enough, we would all collectively enter into this kind of energy, because that is focusing, hyper focusing, perhaps if you're doing this day and night, into some lower vibes, right? It is what you make of it. So when you talk about having a good versus bad, really that's a slippery slope too, because from one person's good to the next, that ain't good. Well, what do you mean that was well and good for you to be in that relationship? What do you mean that was well and good for you to rock with that level of fear, even about your own self and capabilities, right? But yet, some people's comfort zones can be a little bit toxic, especially referable to the mental space, right? If you resonate with understanding that Archangel Michael is for you, not against you, is around you in part and parcel of your spiritual guidance team, you might want to check in, all right? Um, it is what you make of it. And I really feel like with you living intentionally, referable to the mental space specifically, that wheel of fortune that I'm looking at is really going to, like, really smoothly roll towards your favor, okay? Towards good for you. Yes, you guys watch The Secret. You know, alchemist, you know what it is to alchemize. You've got to do it for you firstly, right? So that you're putting your best foot forward to do it for anyone else, man, woman, or child, all right? Okay, let's see here. Okay, well, the thing is, honey bun, let's talk though, okay? And I'm saying this because I'm not picking on you. I love and light my collective. I'm very protective over them, and I root for them. All right, I'm never against my collective. Whether we met 14 seconds ago or tomorrow, I said what I said, all right? So, manifesting your butt off and wanting to see if you were on track is the epitome of ripping up seeds of manifestation. And then we talk about, you know, what we're not here to do, especially with tarot, right, is to abuse it to then ultimately rip up seeds of manifestation. Okay. So now that you know that, continue on, right, with a higher path. Okay. Way more confidence in self, the divinity within, and the divinity that backs you, right? Because there is no severability and there is no loss and being a loser on the winner's team. Like, you either are a divine being having a human like experience or you're not. And whatever you lay claim long enough to be your truth becomes your experience. Right? So, could you imagine if you thought instead of manifesting your butt off, the task would be to produce tulips inside of you know, a pot with potting soil, and you said, I'm going to put 3 seeds in this one pot. I'm going to believe for 3 beautiful tulips, okay? But each day and night you dug through the soil to see, did it sprout a little baby root yet? And the tulips never come. And then you wonder why, because you've been tilling that soil night and day and night, but you got the actual harvest you were asking for by the universe, didn't you? Because each time you dug through the soil to see, with the loving mannerisms I'm sure you utilized and you, I'm sure, expected a little bit more growth, right? The fact that you kept digging through that soil means that there is some fear and or lack at the root of that. I don't feel that I am definitely high key worthy of universal blessings. I don't believe that I am capable of manifesting all things, maybe just some. I don't believe that the universe necessarily heard me as I was planting my seeds of manifestation. You got to be mindful. And I'm not coming for you. Anybody can resonate with this at this point, especially the way these live streams have been going lately. And I'm here, you know, not fighting you. I'm fighting for you, with you, okay? Because I can only take you up until the point where you yourselves are willing to put in the work. That's any healer, okay? That's any teacher, all right? Because it just is what it is. You have your part to do in it. And I'm not seeing that you're not willing to do it. So keep going. I believe in you, alchemist, and anyone else that's alchemizing right along with us, right, for this stuff. I believe in you guys, and I am rooting for you to receive all and more that you are worthy to receive, and I'm sure desirous of. Makes sense? But you guys got to be watching, you know, what is your actual frequency that you are admitting into the universe, even outside of words, okay? Because thoughts you would have to check too, because they become words and words become things, right? But also, even if you never spoke anything outside, I mean, gosh, haven't you ever heard of telepathy? We're always interacting with the universe because we are part and parcel of it, the all in all source. We are all connected and connecting back to divinity, which means you are so powerful that you could actually rip up your seeds of manifestation. I'm here to say please and thank you, don't do that. I'm also here to say please and thank you, don't have me assisting you to do that, because I wouldn't want the karma. All right, so hopefully that makes sense, okay? Much love and light, you guys. Get this. Watch The Secret. You can do it. Let's see here. Next in line, I believe, is P. Okay, so you guys, I'm really about to shut down the live stream right now. I'm not okay with this. If you've asked me if you are going to talk to Sahib again, I need to know more on this. Is it because you had recently talked with Sahib, or is this because since I had last said that yes, you will, you still want to know, Prob? Because if that's the case, you're going to have to ask a whole different question, because I'm not ripping up the seeds of manifestation. Why should I give you a reading on the live stream that says anything, yes or no, if you're going to days or weeks later just going to come, unless it was because the initial time frame had somehow passed and we've got to check on why the energy changed? I don't get it, because I'm not here to rip up seeds for anybody. What would that do to my own? Makes sense? So please don't ask me to do that, because I understand what I'm teaching here and I believe in it wholeheartedly, if you couldn't tell, right? So I'm not here literally just, like to do like a song and dance and just pretend. This shit is real. Like what I'm doing through the channel actually is not any kind of small potatoes here, all right? Especially referable to karma. So let's be mindful. We do not abuse tarot. We do not rip up seeds of manifestation. We do believe in ourselves. We do believe in the divinity within us and the divinity that backs us. And there is no other truth greater or stronger outside of that. Right? Right, collective? Right? I'm hearing crickets. This is really concerning, guys. So confusing. What is up? I'm not saying that no one ever found a rabbit hole. I also have journeyed through many, right? There's no call for perfection, right? So please don't, get it misconstrued. I'm not here saying, like, why aren't you perfect? Like, as if I think I am. Like, are you kidding me right now? Alchemist or anybody, right? All I'm saying is what I'm still saying and what had been channeled through the message still is the truth, okay? What you do with that from that point on, whether you continue to spiral once you've realized, oh, my crown got a little crooked, is really between you and the universe. I don't even have to know any further, right? But all I'm saying is I'm here passionately as ever because I want you guys to get this because you can. Same deal referable to the divinity that backs you. Wants you to get this because you can. If for whatever reason that wouldn't resonate, I may not be the person for you to actually like have access to read your energy, your cards, or anything. And I'm a mind of that, right? I get that I'm not for everyone, right? But what I'm not here for is ripping up seeds of manifestation. What I'm not here for is on the other side of you knowing better, you not acting like it or living like it or receiving manifestations like you know better. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise that's kind of a waste and it's sad. I'm not here for that. I want you guys to learn and grow. That's why you're here. Makes sense. I'm not even saying that's why you're here referable to this channel. I'm talking about the fact that you are walking the earth right now. Like that's a lot of people liken it to an earth school because of that. And even at the core of every one of our soul contracts, all right, is the fact that we are here to learn and grow our souls. I'm here to guide you and assist you to do that, but I'm not here to force that on you. I feel like clearly with the algorithm being the way it is, if you found this channel, it's definitely your higher selves leading you to that, and or your spiritual guidance team leading you to this channel, right? But I'm a mindset, I'm of a mindset as well that, strange things have happened. If it's not resonating, baby, I can't make it for you, if that makes sense. Okay. And I love and light my collective. Nobody can tell me I don't, right? I go to bat for you guys, even off this camera. I'm so serious. So again, take it with a grain of salt if you must. But that's me doing my part, okay? To assist you in guiding yourselves, essentially, right? Towards your manifestations and not away from them, you guys, okay? It's why we talk about it all the time. So eat me, there's a lot going on astrologically, but I will definitely check with the tarot to get your answer for you through the tarot cards, if that makes sense. But you guys, last night was full moon in Virgo. The night before that was the eclipse whereby the moon turned red, like a lot, right? And then we have Mercury as well as Venus, I believe, in retrograde. But we do have yes. Okay, so take it easy because I see this is kind of like what your current energies are and the strength of this yes, right? It gets better, babe. Hang in there, right? Much love and light, you guys. I mean it. I'm so serious. You guys can do this. You guys are too powerful, right? Too powerful. I don't know about that, eat me. I'm not sure. I don't know, babe. I don't really know what to make sense of that either. It's a lot. All right, you guys. I think maybe I'll do a poll on the sexy tarot to see, because if you guys aren't going to be around tonight, I don't need to be either, if that makes sense. Right? Like, I don't want to come on here for me, right? Especially for sexy tarot. Come on now. But I do know where my positions deck is, so that's a good start, okay? If I do say so myself. So, much love and light, you guys. Happy Saturday to you, and I look forward to the next live. Watch The Secret, okay? If you guys are still with me after the fact, please leave a green heart in the comments section so that I know that you guys are watching and supporting. Maybe the person who is... you know, at the end of the video being seen as putting in same may win a free tarot reading from your girl. All right. Much love and light, you guys. I do appreciate you hopping on, communicating, participating, and being here. I do appreciate you guys checking out those live stream rules. All right. It definitely helps your girl do her job a lot easier, okay, if I do say so myself. And thank you for appreciating you know, my passion in the matter to get you guys really in line with your manifestations. And again, watch The Secret free. It's an hour and a half of your time, which you spend on YouTube anyhow, especially if you're with me. We're almost at this, an hour and a half. All right. Much love and light, you guys. Much love and light. And you're very welcome, Eat Me.